Hello everyone, I am Silverraptor, joined again with Thrantar playing some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Hello, Thrantar.
Hey, Silverraptor, thanks for having me back. It's a pleasure to be here, as always.
Yep, and of course we made a new deck, our Vampiric Knights. We're going to play it, see how these work, maybe make some minor adjustments. You can't really make a deck until to really refine the deck, you need to play it, and see where its strengths and weaknesses are. Especially against meta.
Right, well, the deck is never perfectly refined because the target that you're shooting for, that you're trying to beat, is always moving.
The meta.
The meta.
So let's see how this works out. Giving us useful tips, and off to the fight we go. Ooh, we probably could change our avatar. Remind me to do that next turn. I kind of like having an avatar that's similar to the theme of the deck we're playing.
Okay.
This...
Certainly thematic.
Okay, Fatal Push, Hard Scrutiny. This seems like a good hand.
That's a perfectly fine hand, yeah.
He mulliganed. Okay, so let's put down the Swamp. So I'm thinking put down the Swamp and Harsh Scrutiny.
I think the Harsh Scrutiny.
Goodbye. Let's see, we've got...
We have 4 lands right now.
I'll keep them on top.
Okay. Just remember that he has 2 Settle the Wreckages. Don't walk into them.
Settle the Wreckage? Oh. Good call. Knights of the Malice! Out you go.
Note that Settle the Wreckage will work just fine on Knights of Malice because Settle the Wreckage does not actually target.
Gotcha. Can't do that, but we can attack.
I reckon it seems like a fairly conventional maneuver.
Fairly conventional maneuver is to do first strike damage. So it looks like he's playing a white-black deck himself.
Yeah,
right.
He's pretty clearly more on the control end of the spectrum.
Alright, so he now can do Settle the Wreckage. Perfect. So I'm thinking we throw down the Gifted Aetherborn, we attack with Knights of the Malice, and see if he'll use a Settle the Wreckage.
Well, there's an alternative possibility.
Oh?
We attack with Knights of the Malice. Knights of Malice. See if he settles the wreckage, and then throw down Gifted Aetherborn.
Yeah, I like that idea better. And... actually, that helps out our cause, and I'm thinking of putting another Swamp out. Because we do have more black.
Because if we show him that there's a second creature that he can wait around for and maybe hit, he might be inclined to try and hold the Settle the Wreckage.
Okay. So put down the planes, and I'm thinking attack, and then we do the same thing. We attack and then put down one of these guys.
We attack, and which one we put down might depend on whether or not he settles.
Right. I'm pretty sure he's going to settle. Yep. And I'll put down another Swamp because we already have a plane in our hand. And alright, which one?
I'm not actually sure.
I think maybe Regal so that we can start... well, we aren't able to gain life yet.
So I think... So Vona is definitely the stronger of the two.
Yeah.
So the question is whether you think he has more removal in his hand. If you think he has more removal in his hand, you put down Regal. If you think that he's out of removal, you put down Vona.
I don't know. I think he might be out of removal because he already just played 2. So I'm just going to put him down.
Okay.
I'm keeping the fatal push up just in case we need it. As you can see, I've kind of gotten better. I have been playing in my off time since our last Magic, which it's actually been a long time. Yeah, so I've definitely gotten back into the Magic.
Arena is just such a more usable client than MTGO.
Alright, so he might have another settle, which would be overkill at this point. I think throw down a plane to make it for okay, well, I'll hold on to the swaps for now.
Nothing in your deck costs more than 6.
Okay.
So you want to definitely hold your 8th land to bluff with.
Gotcha. He has nothing. So let's get ourselves a bat. This is what I was thinking. This is more synergetic. And turn. Alright. I mean, I was going to play Regal Bloodlord regardless. Dispose of 3 less. Destroy all non-land permanents. Well, that was well played on his part.
I'm not sure you need to play out the Regal Bloodlord there, because already Vona is a threat that he has to deal with.
Oh, I was trying to get Regal Bloodlord's synergy with the lifelink and gain life. So I guess now we're resorted to glaring at each other until one of us keels over. He's got something in his hand. Each player loses half their life, then discards half the cards in their hand, and sacrifice half the creatures they control, round up. And that's why we kept the plains in the swamp. No. The only good news of not having anything is that I know he doesn't have anything.
He also doesn't have anything. Well, he's got something now, maybe. But
do we have too many lands in our deck?
We're at 24. No.
What is this? Each opponent sacrifices a creature planeswalker. Each opponent discards a card. Put a target creature or planeswalker card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Eesh. Okay. Sacrifices a creature. Each opponent discards a card.
We're going to be discarding a card next turn. And then he's going to reanimate Vona, which is going to be annoying, but there's nothing you can do about that.
Right.
You just need to get the Marshal down now, I think.
Okay. I didn't know if the sacrifice would take effect this turn or not.
No, the sacrifice is already done. Like,
gotcha.
He's moving on to the discard as a card step. The first stage happens when he plays it.
And we've got fatal pushes in case he.
Well, Vona's too big to be fatal pushed.
What?
Vona's too big to be fatal pushed.
Cleansing Nova, destroy all creatures. He's got a lot of removal in this deck.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking if he put down like a cheap creature. Alright, so he's got Vona back.
I suspect he's going to pick Vona. He could pick something else. That seems wrong. It's clearly the best threat.
Yeah. Oh, Torments of Scarabs. That's gonna suck.
They're not discarding planes for a bit.
No, sacrifice. Or discard a card.
Or discard a card. That's a game.
It might be. Yeah, I think so. Well, I'll wait for one more turn in case we draw.
There weren't any outs for you to draw. There are no outs for you to draw.
Because of the scarab.
I mean, you play her, but she's not actually an out.
Right, we're gonna lose next turn, but and we'll go down swinging. He can't attack us, so.
Yeah, but you just use Vona to blow it up, and then you pass turn, and you take 3 twice.
Yep. Alright,
So I think you're still a little bit impatient with your threats.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I was playing a ramp-up deck for quite a while. That is, you get the creatures out to be the
But you don't necessarily need to get all of the creatures out. One of the potential things about the dinosaurs is that they're just big enough that you only need one of them at a time, and then you play something else. The most vampire-y on that list is... none of them are actually particularly vampire-y.
Right, so I picked the one that's the knight. Because
Yeah.
we have knights in this deck as well.
Yeah. I guess Sorin is definitely the most vampire-y planeswalker.
Is that Soren? I don't know the names.
No, that's Teferi.
No. Well, we'll look at him after this
Gideon.
turn.
I didn't see one for Sorin.
Alright.
I'd probably be able to pick him out.
2 planes, we've got a soldier. I think this is okay. I'm pretty sure we'll drop across a swamp soon. Wait a sec.
You need... It's not... I think it's marginal, but you can keep it.
Okay. I mean, we're going second, so we have an extra card to draw. Oh, he mulliganed his hand, so... Oh, no, I'm going first. Energy, huh? Oh, good, we got a second bishop soldier.
That's not good.
Well, I mean, we could use it with these 2 planes. I mean, it could have been worse.
we'll play it next turn if we can't do something else, but...
All I'm saying is, at least it's not like a 5-cost mana creature token that we have. And then we have one to replace the one we just lost. And there's the swamp. Should we do Forerunner of the Legion?
No, we want to do the Bishop Soldier and Duress. It's definitely the Sweltering Suns.
Yep.
This double cast is completely irrelevant on its own.
Alright. Oathsworn Vampire? Probably after we do an attack, right? Or do we do Forerunner of the Legion? We still only have 3 mana. What do you think?
I'm trying to remember what we have in our deck and whether there's something that we want to find.
I'm thinking if we do Forerunner of the Legion, since this is a vampire, we can give this guy another +1/+1 for the turn after this, when we put Oathsworn Vampire in. And
yeah, play the Forerunner of the Legion.
then this will remind us what we have in the deck.
Or he'll counter it.
Well, this has to be the only counter card he has.
Yeah. But it's a counter card he has if he wants to use it that way.
Okay.
Like, the fact that we know it is at most possibly this card doesn't mean that it can't be that card. Like, it can totally be that card.
Right.
It happens some of the time.
Okay, we'll put him in the second main phase. So we'll attack. Alright, so last game we had too much land. This game we don't have enough land. Funny how that works, right?
Well, again, we have absolutely nothing in our deck that smooths our draws.
Right. So he pulled a island. Okay, now we've got a plains. And we've got we've got one knight on the field.
Okay, so he's tougher over Jaya. I don't remember what she does.
He gets mountains, discard 3 cards, and then draw that many.
Okay, so you can play Jaya. No, he can't play Jaya without
He doesn't
I
have.
think you play the Paladin of the Bloodstained.
Okay.
He doesn't currently have triple red.
Right, that's what I was looking. I mean, he only has 1 with his energy, divination. That was most of his mana, though.
Well, he's gonna play a land. He's gonna use his compass.
He's going to get more.
He's gonna find a mountain so he can play Giant next turn.
Well, should we bluff with the plains or put it down?
Put it in your hand for now.
Damn it. Sorry.
I think you're about to walk right into a Sweltering Suns on his next turn, but that doesn't matter because you've at least won this turn.
Yeah. Alright, so that worked. Do you want to do another, or do you feel like you have something you want to change about this?
Not really, just do another.
Okay. We'll play at least 2, try to get 2 more wins so that we can get that spare pack, and we can open it up, see if we get any more vampires or something, or
Right.
knights, and then see about modifying the deck a little bit.
No.
Yeah. Now he's considering their hand. This is a little better. You agree?
I think you have to keep it.
Has to go to the bottom because we have no white.
Yep.
Okay, so should we start with a duress or harsh scrutiny?
Definitely the Harsh Scrutiny.
Oh yes, because we get
indeed.
the scry.
Because we get the Scry, and because they're more likely to play a creature on turn 1.
Right. So get rid of this guy so he doesn't have a haste.
Okay, what mana do they have?
They have mountain and 2 plains. This guy has haste.
We also get rid of that guy because the 1 point of damage is more unpredictable. The only thing that this guy Martyr Aspirin can ever do is attack us, and we have Fatal Push.
He goes to the bottom because we still don't have any plains.
Yep.
Alright, and we have Lightning Strike. and make a stand. I don't think we need to use Duress this turn.
No, we don't need to duress him this turn. The world in which we duress him this turn is the world in which we want to run out Gehenny next turn, because we'd want to remove the Lightning Strike first.
So, do we duress or this guy? Because he can't just Lightning Strike it.
Right, we don't play Gehenny. Does he have a... Okay, yeah, just pass the turn.
Should I Fatal Push his Sky Marcher Aspirant once it attacks?
So you probably actually Fatal Push it during his end step. Like, we're fine. No, not here.
Why? To see if he play something?
To see if he, like, we're willing to take 2 damage in exchange for potentially Fatal Pushing something that we care about far more.
Alright. But now we Fatal Push it.
Mm-hmm. I see it indestructible. Okay.
Alright, so...
Mouse over Gehenny for a second. Okay. That's kind of an anti-synergy, but whatever.
So use Duress, get rid of the Lightning Strike, and then...
Use Duress. We probably take the Lightning Strike.
Yeah, so we know he has nothing in his hand.
Right.
Attack?
Attack. We don't want to trade them.
Keep the planes?
Keep the planes. Just keep attacking.
Okay. So that's an instant, okay.
It's an instant. If it killed the aspirant, I might have considered using it. But since it exiles, Gehenny doesn't get the +1/+1 counter.
Okay, now we definitely play a planes. Get Champion of the Dusk out?
Now you... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Play the plans, get the Champion of the Dusk out. Attack with Gehenny.
Yeah. See, now he can't attack us anymore. That is something to consider. We lose X life for the number of cards that we draw.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking we throw down another planes just to get the balance up a little bit. We get our 6 and we don't have to worry about doing that anymore. We attack with everything, and then when he blocks with Sky Marcher Aspirant, we Fatal Push it. Like a plan?
That is not at all what I would do.
Oh. What would you do?
I would attack with the Champion of Dusk.
Should I put down any land at all, or no?
Nope. But you have enough mana to play everything in your hand right now.
Gotcha. And now we're bluffing. We've got Regal Bloodlord. If I put the planes down, I can summon him and have enough for a Fatal Push left over. But we wouldn't be gaining life this turn.
Right, but there's no hurry to do that yet.
Right,
Just go to combat, attack with the Champion of Dusk first. So the goal is to maximize the amount of information you have. So now you can play the planes and play the Bloodlord if you want.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not really an issue. He doesn't have 3 or more creatures.
It's not an issue even if he does have 3 or more creatures.
Right, he's not going to attack because we have a flying creature. Alright, so... I'd probably attack with both of these. Because he can't kill this. Can't kill this. And if he doesn't choose to block, he dies.
And you attack with everything.
Oh.
The thing I was trying to figure out is if you were just supposed to just use removal on his creatures.
Yes, we are.
First. No, you aren't. No, cancel.
But we could...
It's already dying.
No, he's blocking both of these. If we remove this, then this gets through and then he dies.
No, it doesn't. It's already blocked.
Oh.
He's mostly conceding.
Oh. Alright.
So once a blocker has been declared for a creature, the attacker remains blocked even if the blocker dies before damage.
Okay.
The attacker looks around for the blocker to punch, doesn't find him, goes home.
Tired and worn out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now if the attacker has trample and is blocked and you remove the blocker, the attacker looks and goes, okay, well I need to assign 0 damage to kill off my blockers. And I'll hit my opponent for the rest of them.
Right.
But if they don't have trample, they go, okay, I'm just going to assign all of my damage to this blocker. Well, I can't find him. Oh, well, whatever.
Back to the bar.
Yep.
Alright. Here's hoping for one more win. Ooh, someone has our profile right now.
Oh no, what a calamity.
It's 1 out of 12, right? Or 16? How many are there?
Something like that. I
Either
think
12
16. I think it's 4x4.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you see what I was trying to do in the first couple of turns of the last game?
Yes, you were trying to see what he had and get as much information as possible so that
Yes, I was trying to maximize the information that we had.
Gotcha. Instead of praying, you wanted to be sure.
Right. Yes.
We'll put this out. Forbidden Sanctuary. So use another black-white deck.
Swap into Gifted Aetherborn.
Yeah. Death Touch and Lifelink. Hello. Ooh. Thinking of Plains and the Legion Lieutenant.
No, I think you actually want the planes into Maverick Fane Blood Apostle.
Yeah, I see that. And then
Because this means that your Legion Lieutenant will have an extra body to work with.
Oh look, it's Karn. Hi, Karn.
I will fight with you. How convenient. An excellent choice.
You know, there's a lot I like about Karn.
Wait, he gets an emblem. Can I get rid of that emblem?
No, but it's not actually that impactful.
Okay.
I think you give him Gideon, honestly.
Give him Gideon?
Give him Gideon.
Okay. Oh good, we have a sale of the wreckage. Alright, so a swap with Legion Lieutenant.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking having these two guys attack him and then the soldier go. Yeah.
Yep.
We should discuss our... I do not feel pain.
Well, good. You can die. I wish there was like a thanks option. But I guess that could be used to BM. Oh no. Oh, we can do this. Summon this guy and instantly attack. And then put this guy next turn.
Yeah, I'm not sure it isn't better to do it the other way. But we can lead on Yanni.
Don't do the paladin instead.
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm just gonna take advantage of his haste.
It means that he's not, like, it means that he's unshielded, though.
That worked out. Because Yanni getting hit by this was better than Paladin.
No, you'd much rather have the Paladin get hit by that.
Really?
Yeah. In the first place, it's like people its toughness. So the strength of Yanni is in his resilience. Is if I can sacrifice another creature and make him indestructible.
Okay. Bishop of Binding. Exile target creature. Whenever Bishop of Binding attack.
You do not want to Bishop of Binding at your Hulk.
Okay. So I'm going to
because he has lots of other removal. Which means at some point he will take out the Bishop of Binding, the Gearhulk will come back, and whip another creature.
Another Torment of Scarabs. Do we want to consider that, maybe? Still, the wreckage would stop him if he turns him into a human soldier,
Your weapons won't help you
Correct,
win.
yes.
Save yourself and give up now.
So now he can't lose.
As long as he has a Gideon.
Sell the wreckage or wait for him to summon?
So if you...
I mean, we can afford to take 5.
You can certainly afford to take 5. So I think you actually wanted to summon the Paladin the past turn. But it's a little late for that now. Just take the 3.
Yeah. Leave the swamp so we can discard that later. Paladin or...
Paladin.
Alright.
I hadn't realized how much the meta skewed towards mass removal recently. We should have run up the Henny on turn 4 instead of the Legion Lieutenant.
Alright, well, we're understanding the meta now. We can make any adjustments we can to this deck or how to play.
That's more of a how to play thing. Let's just don't walk super hard into the punish.
Prevent all damage target permanent would deal.
You hold no power over me.
We weren't going to block anyway.
It means that we're not using it to attack down the Gideon. Is the thing.
Another
Let's get around another Karn. He's just got this game in the bag at this
I
point.
battle for the forces of good.
Wait.
You may regret that choice.
Either one of these is...
Give him the Eldest Reborn.
Okay, so as long as this guy's on the field, he can't do any damage. Oh, crap.
Till next turn. It's just for one turn. But he's likely to keep renewing it.
Oh yeah, until next turn. Don't think we block.
That blocks.
Discard the swamp.
Discard the swamp.
Here we go.
Okay, well, it's better than nothing, but that's not... I mean, you play it, it's better than nothing, which is the alternative.
We attack.
I'm not sure which one. It's certainly not him.
Not Karn, you said?
I think we poked the Karn.
This will not deter me.
That said, I mean, this is just a lost game. This is not...
The time has
He's gonna get
come.
back the Fumigate. He's gonna cast Fumigate. And that'll just put the nail in the coffin. Unless he gets really inspired to do something
Let's do this.
bad, but he's not quite showing any signs of that.
Wait. Destroy.
It's indestructible.
No.
That this game is just over.
Take the 3 life.
There are no outs in your deck.
Okay. Keep saying so. Wow, we lost a lot of rank with that. We lost our entire silver rank with that defeat.
That might have taken you to silver 5, but we're still in silver.
Yeah, but I'm
Everything's
just like,
always in 5s.
how did we lose that much? How does the ranking system work?
So clearly we were either being matched down substantially, or they were highly unsure about his rank. I mean, it's just a basic Halo system. The back end is a basic Elo system with ranks and levels stapled onto the front end because people like those better than having some random MMR value in the 1,000
Right.
range.
Okay, this is a keeper.
Yeah.
So we start with a duress.
I'm actually sure it's a keeper. Oh, I mean, so I'll have to work with it.
So if human gates become popular. Fumigate.
Yeah.
You sound tired.
It's like 1 in the morning here. I'm a
Oh.
little bit tired.
Alright. Oh, that's just another planes.
Right, I said this. It's not why I'm actually sure that hand was supposed to be keeper.
Yeah. Maybe I probably jumped the gun a little bit for that. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Play the planes, play the Sanctum Seeker.
Yep. Alright, this is so far so good. Wow, a lot of planeswalkers apparently as well.
Our actions determine the choices we make.
Plan on fuck.
Who we are.
Probably give him this.
Ooh. Let me see the battlefield. Okay, let's look at the first again.
Because
Yeah, okay, you can give him the Aether Cup.
okay, so put down a planes so that we can use either the Banalish Marshal. Oh, which one? We can start getting the bats out with big old Bloodlord.
Yeah, we want to get the bats. We want to get the bats.
Should I?
No, you want to. They both want to attack Karn.
Mr. Annoys a lot.
Please do
Because
not
we
do that.
cycle the health as well from that. It's a good thing we got rid of this Fumigate. Oh, look, another Planeswalker.
Oh, please.
What a
I thought
surprise.
this would be a
That's
challenge.
actually pretty fine. That's not quite going to do what you want.
Are you certain of your decision?
Ooh,
Give him cast out.
yeah. Should I throw down the Marshal?
Yes, you're definitely throwing down the Marshal.
And then we'll do the Oathsworn Vampire at the second phase.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so you want to Batil Karn.
Is that good?
Yeah. Yep.
Restart. Your efforts are futile.
I think actually playing the Oathsworn Vampire was just wrong.
Or it was right.
If it was right, like, I don't think it was ever right. I think it was irrelevant in this case.
Gotcha.
But I don't think it was ever right. Because what we're worried about is an AoE wiping our entire battlefield.
Right, but we got rid of that earlier. So we got
Right,
all
but
of
what
our
the-
we got all of our experience bar back up. I think it was a bug. It just calculated wrong was the bug.
I'm not sure. And while the Oathsworn Vampire can theoretically be cast from our graveyard, which means that we don't need to worry about as much about coming into the battlefield, in actuality, the fact that we had no method of gaining life meant that we didn't actually have any method of turning that on, which meant we need to save it as another potential warm body for a second push.
Well, you say warm body, and it's a vampire coming out of a crypt. But I get what you say.
Okay, so maybe it drank recently.
So this is just
Cold-blooded creatures can be warm bodies.
well, not if it's in the cold crypt. Anyways, moving on. Raging Sword Tooth. What did you think about him replacing our Snapping Sailback in the Dinosaur deck? It's about the same amount of mana cost, except just guarantee you need to have a mountain, but I've got that pretty much covered. Deals 1 damage to each other creature. Most of my dinosaurs will survive that. Could activate the enrage of my Ripjaw Raptors and potentially clear out a bunch of small stuff.
I think Raging Swordtooth is fine and definitely overall an improvement over the Snapping Sailback.
Gotcha. Well, then we do this pack.
Alright.
What do we get? We get an uncommon, so we get a 4/2. Goblin Motivator. That's actually pretty useful. Wall of Mist. Take Vengeance. Skeleton Archer. Enters the battlefield. Deals 1 damage to any target. Meh. Gas Bark Twins. Can block an additional creature each combat. That's potential for a big vampy green deck. And we've got another artifact kind of related guy. Alright, so nothing really night related. Let me just quickly
Quickly update your dinosaurs.
yeah, I forgot the name of him. What was it?
Raging something?
Sword Tooth. I knew it had tooth in the name. I mean, technically he would go well with a Snapping Sailback a little bit, but it's fine. Okay, so anything you would change about this Knights deck? Now that you've seen it in action for a little bit.
It's still just not very focused.
Right.
So in general, I try and focus it in somewhat, but that requires you to actually know what it's supposed to do.
Okay. I wish there was like some way that I could actively give you like this deck so that you can kind of on your account play with it a little. See how you would want to refine and focus this, and then like the next episode, we would take that and try this new refined deck out. I mean, I guess you could like take screenshots and put in a deck similar to this, and then work backwards from that. If
Right, I mean, I can definitely, if nothing else, just open up my account, search through all my vampires, and build a vampire deck, and with Knight Synergy.
Okay. Alright, do you want to try doing that, and then next time we get together, we'll focus this deck up?
Alright.
Alright, well, I'll let you get some sleep. Thank you so much for
thanks for having me.
Yeah, and thanks for building me another deck. Until next time, where we might actually just do, I don't know, a competitive... not competitive. What is it, quick draft?
Quick draft.
Alright, so yeah, we'll do like a quick draft using... We'll do a few drafts, and then I think we'll do as many drafts as it would take so that we could do a competitive draft, just to kind of get the feel of all the game action, and then we'll go back to deck building. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, and then until next time, I'll see what you do with the Vampire Knights, and I'll see you in the next episode. That goes for you, viewers, as well.